Today we are learning about aeroplanes, and chapter 1 is about the dreams and legends. People have always wanted to be able to fly. They looked at birds flying overhead, and what did birds have that people did not? Wings. In ancient Greece, an inventor called Daedalus made wings of wax and feathers. He and his son Icarus strapped the wings to their arms and flew. But Icarus went too high, and the hot sun melted the wax. His wings came apart, and Icarus fell into the sea, forgotten. This is only a legend, for thousands of years, people thought that if they made wings, they will be able to fly like birds or bats. Many died trying. They strapped on their wings and jumped off cliffs and high buildings. But these still birds and bats could fly, and humans could not. And clearly, something was wrong. Chapter 2. The first man in the air. When people did get into the sky, it was not with wings. And in 1783, the first hot air balloon was launched. This was a huge bag of air with a basket of fire underneath. But a balloon cannot be steered. It goes where the wind takes it. People still long to fly like birds, going wherever they want. And flying was not easy as it looked. Chapter 3 is heavier than air. With a balloon, people were not really flying. They were inside something that flew. At last they saw where they were going wrong. Humans could never fly by strapping on wings and flapping them. They will have to invent a flying machine and travel inside it. Balloons are lighter than air. A flying machine will be heavier than air. But the question was, how could it get off the ground? Surprising. Chapter 4, The Flying Machine. An Englishman called George Calais designed a heavier-than-air machine that could glide, but it could not fly, and like a bird it had wings and a tail. But there was one important difference: the wings were fixed. They did not flap. Between the wings and tail was a long body, which was called the fuselage. Most aeroplanes are not built like this today. Calais' machine still could not get into the air. It needed an engine, but this was in 1799. The right kind of engine had not been invented yet. And this brought out that clearly it will be nearly 100 years before human being could fly like a bird. Chapter 5, The Race to Fly. It was in the late 19th century airships were built in France. These were sausage-shaped hydrogen-bound balloons with engines. They could be steered, but they were lighter than air. A heavier-than-air machine had to have an engine to get it off the ground and wings to keep it up. This machine had a name, aeroplane, and nobody had built one yet. Who will be the first? And the race to fly was on. Chapter 6, The Batman. The first man who really flew was a German called Otto Lilienthal. Lilienthal built hang gliders. He ran downhill to take off and made long gliding flights. He spent many hours watching birds flying and wrote a book about it. Lilienthal dying in a flying accident, but people in America were already reading his book. Part 2 is on the next video. Follow Royal TV for more.